this race off as well. Here he comes, climbing out of the car, Kyle Breck. Almost there talking to Kyle down here. Victory lane's got the water. Well, Kyle, you got your first win of the year, and it's probably one of the best wins you probably can get all year so far.
Well, so far it's been a rough year for us. So last night was good, not great, almost, but tonight's really special. You know, car was fast all night, and I just didn't want to mess it up, and then we drew good for the feature, so it was kind of our race to lose. We made almost the right decisions on the car. It's getting a little free at the end, but just had to pedal it a little more than I like at my age. But this track is a fun track, and just, you know, hats off to the whole Smith clan. I mean, you know, Delbert and Sam and certainly Lonnie go way back, and there's a lot of things have happened, especially with Lonnie and the things they move forward with in that Taurus series. I was right here back in 2002, and they had an NCRA and a Taurus Challenge race, and we ran on the Taurus side with no roof, and we won that race. And it just keeps coming up in my mind, you know, being here winning that challenge race with the Taurus series and winning a Taurus championship. So all this and coming back to the South like this, and we've missed it, and I'm really glad to be here. Regardless of the pay, it's fun, and we love being here.
Well, you obviously got an extra pay with leading every single lap, so that's really awesome as well. Plus, you made it look really sketchy on the outside, on top of there, because the guys upstairs in the booth were saying it is almost like a vacuum up there.
Yeah, it got to that point late in the race. If you miscued, you're going to push, and I did with on the last lap, I think it was. I was trying to take it easy, and the car wants to push, so I had to take it a little hard to make it turn good. But you know, you can move around all over this place. It was a good track. It was just spot on.
Before we let you go, what would you like think of being on the car?
Well, a lot of sponsors over the years have certainly put me to this point, but Speedy Mart, chain of gas stations up in Nebraska, has come on board with us and a real good supporter for us. And we have Strobel Manufacturing, been with us, my sister and her husband's business. And then Aurora Co-op sells seed and chemicals and all the farming stuff, which we farm, but they've been a great supporter of ours on the farm and at the racetrack, and just so many other people. But my dad, he's 84 years old, and he's still here busting his butt in the pits with us, stressing out on all kinds of stuff, which stresses me out. But then I have my son here, who's 13, turning 14. We're going to start him in a car here this summer. So, you know, 3 generations here, and then my sister works nonstop for me. It takes a lot of guff. But my wife, Stacy, and my 3 kids, Abby, Katie, and then Ryan, just love them to death, and they're putting up with a lot. And Mike Dirks has busted his butt, and we have Christian Strobel here, which is my nephew. So we had a lot of hands on deck for this weekend, which it takes that, as old as I'm getting.
It takes a village to run a lane model, and you've definitely proven that. Ladies and gentlemen, your winner of the Lonnie Smith Inaugural Memorial Race, Kyle Breck.
Slide over there and have a word with Delbert Smith about the race here tonight. Then we'll get a